up inside the other 45. He's got Declan McGarvey outside him. He's got a player behind him, and there's a free. Well, they had the chance, Martin.
The chance, there's a goal chance. There's no doubt about it. Ball inside the semi-field, and Paddy Joe, as you said, slipped. Ball into Michael Sweeney. Instead of the first half, he hit the ball. He passed this ball in the semi-field. That semi-field just lost his footing. He was just taking up angle, and McGinley was out very quick. And a good save by Michael McGinley. That's what, he hasn't a lot to do all day, but he still, was asked him, he made a very good save. It was a free in at the other end.
Yeah, the ball was quickly transferred into Shimmy Friel, and as I said, he was just at a slight angle to the right hand side, but a good player like him can bury those. But Michael McGinley was right out on top of him. The ball crashed off his body and fell to safety. A let off for Claughaneely. Unfortunate error there by Paddy Joe Doohan, but you couldn't really blame him. He was just in possession of the ball and he lost his footing and lost possession. Here's Dennis Boyle now. This really could be the clinching. 3 minutes of injury time going to be played. This one's from nearly the exact position he was before, and he's done, well, almost the same thing. Got a bit more height on it, but kicked it wide of the left hand frame as well, so it stays 4 points between them. Fannet get on with it quickly. They need to get to the other side of the pitch. Ephraim McFadden, who really hasn't been in this game, gives it to Big Eamon Sweeney. He brushes aside the challenge there of John Paul Goller, gives it back to Ephraim again. They need a goal. Strong challenge there by Liam Coyle. Referee says play on. Hospital pass by Sweeney to McElwee, and the ball's dropped in here, but Michael Lynch has had a fantastic game. Must be there for the man of the match award. Michael Lynch, the corner back, gets it off now. Joe Friel plays it forward, looking for Sean Maguire. Martin Robinson's with him, but Maguire trying to stay in play and does well. Gets it in here to Declan McGarvey. McGarvey plays a nice little ball in, looking for Dennis Boyle. Dennis Boyle has it. John Paul's away to his left hand side. Well, he's pulled to the ground, and the referee's going to award a free. Another free conceded by Fannet, and well, you'd have to feel that Sean Maguire or Dennis Boyle will kick this one over the bar. This is dead straight in front of goals from the Big D, and this will put 5 points between them. And as I look at the watch, Martin, we're almost 31 minutes into the game, having nearly won it on both other occasions. It looks as if Claughaneely, 49 years, I'm told, since they won it, 1959, if the mathematics are right there, since they won a club title here in Donegal. So there'll be some celebrations in Claughaneely tonight.
Some celebrations tonight. You said they lost the final last year as well, and as you said, they had won the last
they had a way down through a gap 2 days already.
And the thing about it is, just that today, definitely the state didn't look good at 20 minutes, but better side all through from that time. You just see a sub coming on for them as well. I just think that they have been. I have to say they have been players.
Here's Dennis Boyle now. He's missed a few, but he's on his left foot, and he doesn't miss that one. A goal and 2 points for him in the second half. Vital scores. Neil Collins has come on there for Declan McGarvey. It's second minute of injury time. Christy Sweeney trying to get on with it, but he's kicked it straight here to Claughaneely man. It's Dennis Boyle again. Dennis Boyle on his left foot, dropping it in, and again he drops it over the bar. The mistake by the goalkeeper. A couple of scores coming out from bad kick-outs, and Claughaneely are going to take the title. They're throwing on the subs here now, and it's Joe Goller who's going on, and it's Kevin Mulhern who's coming off. Just giving everybody a bit of a run here. Joe McGarvey and his mentors now. They'll be happy, and really were concerned, having not won it. Another poor kick out comes out to Kieran Scanlon. Kieran Scanlon has support inside him from Neil Collins. Neil with number 21. He's knocked off the ball there by Ephraim McFadden. The ball comes out to Kieran McElwain. He's fouled there by Dennis Boyle on the 145. John Paul Goller doing a bit of tackling as well. The ball's played forward now, and Fannet trying to build from the back, and well, the players up. It was William McAteer who was up. He wanted an advantage, but the referee had already blown for it. Paddy McGranan has it. Comes back to William McAteer again. The watch tells us that there's about 20 seconds of injury time to go. In goes, well fielded inside there by Michael Sweeney. Can he get a bit of space to kick it? He can't, because Claughaneely players are there. Somebody got a big knock there. I think it was Joe Friel who got a bad knock in there as well. He's on the ground, and the referee's allowing play to continue. Claughaneely need to give him some treatment down there. They're holding on to possession now. Liam Coyle has it. Referee, I don't think, has seen the player down, but Claughaneely continuing now, and Kieran Scanlon running into a couple of Fannet men, pulled to the ground by one of them. It's going to be a free. Joe Coyle, Joe Friel, I think, and he's up on his knees now, which is banging the head.
Michael Sweeney had the ball, and he just got his hand to it, and he knocked away the ball. I think he just got caught coming out from the he just knocked it through that. He's up on his knees.
A bit of a bang. He's okay.
Yes, he's up there. Scanlon's played well, worked tremendously hard, but important for Kieran Scanlon, who worked hard for Claughaneely, but they end up with scores have come from frees.
Yeah, not a lot of scores in play. Here's John Paul Gallagher, who has just got 1 point in this game. Gives it off here to it's Joe Gallagher, who's come on as a sub wearing number 9. In fact, he got possession. Here's Kieran Scanlon again. They're holding on to possession. The final whistle's gone, and CLOUGHANEELY the Donegal Intermediate Champions for 2006 at the third time of asking. Mark McHugh Fannet are absolutely shattered down there after a wonderful opening 20 minutes, which saw them lead by 7 points to 1. They've only managed to score 1 more point in the entire game.
Yeah, but in fairness, Charlie, over the 3 games, there was two good teams, and Fannet have done a lot for the competition at this level, because the other 2 games were exciting games for good matches, and it's Cloney this day today, and probably the 3 games are better side. Fannet, the States of Wales have been very, very good. They're getting the ball into that 2-man full forward, they caused a lot of problems in the exam. Meister won up for 3 points before half time, trying to go the big score, 3 points from playing, they go back to 7 points before, and they came out the second half, and Fannet got 1 point in the second half, so they got from a shimmy free after 18 minutes, and that was the only score they got. The last score they got was the 20th minute. At the stage when Sam Meister won up, but considering the second half especially, most of the scores have come from frees, silly frees like that play Fannet, but Cloney were the better side. They got Joe Field got a point to play in the middle of the field, and then they got the last point in the 32nd minute. So the penalty and the other scores were all from frees, but you have to say Cloney were the better side. We talked about the player. I think Clafferty's point was very, very important. When we said he should have Harry Joe Doon, we talked about Michael Lynch, 3 players played very well. Full like Young Mulhern was a good player in the half-back line. When he called his drop back to Eugene Ware, the other man number 7. Middle field, they jump free out, who gets on the ball and uses the ball. Maybe early on the game, stealing the ball, but worked well and gets on the ball and made off the ball well. And on the forward line, Kieran Scanlon probably maybe not as well.